So, good evening, everyone. Welcome to this amazing and beautiful channel named Geeks for Geeks School, where we guys provide you free of cost coding classes. Thank you very much, first of all, for joining me at this time, and I'm really sorry that I got late due to some network issue. It happened. Uh, okay, so before diving into the platform, I would first like to tell you about this course which we have come up with. So it's the course based on this amazing app lab platform. Just a second. Okay, so that's the URL with the help page we have designed where you can find everything related to this course. Right, so if you want to know about this course, so that's the page, the URL also, and with this URL there is a promo code that you can use for availing a good discount on this total course fee of this course. So it's loading right now. So if you want to learn about mobile application development, then this course is made for you. In this course we'll teach you how you can develop mobile applications, how you can design user interface, how you can create how you can make your user interfaces you'll create for your mobile applications more interactive by adding coding to it, right? And then how you can create multi-screen applications. So we'll start from the scratch and we'll gradually move towards the advanced part. Right, now if you'll come down in this web page, you'll find a button. Now when you'll click on this button, it will redirect you to another tab to which we have linked a PDF file in which you can find all the topics on which we will provide you the online coding classes. So these are the 18 topics we'll cover in this course, right? And this course has gained so much of popularity today. We have so much of students who are pursuing this course. So that's the reason we keep on asking you also in every lecture to take this course and learn things related to mobile application development, because the this course is extremely affordable. You can afford it very easily. And if you want to learn something big, something new, right, like machine learning or artificial intelligence, then we have suitable courses for those things also. You can check out our main website where you can find the details of all the courses which Geeks for Geeks is providing right now to the students. In case you find anything appealing, get in touch with one of our executives. You can find our toll-free number on that web page, right, on the main website, and dial that number, get in touch with one of our executives and get your queries sorted out. In case you have any queries related to this course or any other course you have seen on Geeks for Geeks School, put your queries in the comment section. Definitely, whenever I'll get the time, I'll reply to your queries and sort it out. Right, thank you very much for listening to me, and now we are going to dive into the Tinkercad platform, and today we are going to start with a new thing. Yes, it's a microbit circuit that we'll learn to use today in this lecture, right? Till now we have learned things, we learned how we can develop full-fledged complete circuits using Arduino Uno R3 board, right? But we haven't studied anything related to microbits. So from today onwards we are going to provide you some lectures based on microbit, so that you can that can also be made clear to you how you can use that microbit circuit on this amazing Tinkercad platform to develop complete circuits. So you have to first come on this circuits, then click on this create new circuit, and automatically it will redirect you to that virtual environment where you can define and create virtual circuits. Okay, so that's the interface of Tinkercad. And the students who are new on this platform, let me tell you, in the very first lecture I've explained the whole process, how you can create your account on this platform using your Gmail account, or if you have your Microsoft account or Mac ID, using that also you can create your account on this platform very easily. The way you create your account on Instagram, Facebook and various other online platforms, in the same way you can create your own account on this platform also. So you can just check out the very first lecture I shooted for this Tinkercad platform, where I told the students about how they can create their accounts, and also I discussed, guided the students about the various basic things of this platform. See, if you want to learn the advanced things, you will have to first get familiar with the basic things, right? If the basic things are not clear to you, you will not be able to understand the advanced concepts. So make sure the basics are clear to you and how to clear the basics of this environment. So you can check out the very first lecture in which I have explained each and everything in brief. How you can use these buttons, what all things do we need to know about this interface that we are seeing right now, right? All these things have been covered in the very first lecture. If you haven't checked it yet, please do check it, and after that you can come on this lecture and learn these advanced concepts that we are right now doing. Okay, so let's first fetch a microbit. So we can simply put this over here, microbit, and that's the one I was talking about. Okay, that's the microbit circuit. Now because we are here to, let me check the comment section if I have anything to answer. Just give me a short moment. Okay, so I'm not able to see anything at present in the comment section. Okay, so if suppose why we are here for today, we are here for creating a microbit simulation. We are here to understand the microbit simulation, and we are going to make use of an RGB LED, right? So we need to have an RGB LED. So that's the one I was looking for. I'm putting it over here, and if you want to rotate it, what we can do, we can simply click on this button like this to rotate it. Okay, so it is like this. Fine. Now it has you know it very well, it has 4 different points. The first one is red. Okay, the first one is red, then the second one is cathode. Fine, the third one is a blue point, and then we have green. So red, R for red, B for blue, and G for green, and this one is the cathode point. Now I would like to first connect this cathode point to the ground pin of microbit. That is absolutely right. Why? Because we generally do it. We generally connect this cathode to the ground pin or to the negative terminal of the circuit. So let's select this black wire, and that's how we can connect it to this ground pin. Okay, so I'm done with connecting this cathode pin of this RGB LED with the ground pin. What's next? We need some resistances now. Why we need resistances? Resistance is the obstacle in the path which the current takes to flow, right? So if you want to keep a check on the current flow, so for that you will require a resistance. Just a second, what has happened? I need to stop the simulation process, close this coding window, and here I need to type resistance. That's the resistor I was talking about, right? So I am first rotating it like this. I am putting it over here, and I need to connect it to this red terminal of this RGB LED. Similarly, we can do the same thing with these remaining 2 terminals also. We can simply copy this resistance and create a duplicate of it, and I'm putting it over here. Again repeat the same steps, create the duplicate and put it over here. Fine. Now the next thing that we need to do is, because it is red, right? So what we can do, we can connect it with terminal number 2, and then this blue one we can connect it to terminal number 1. This red one we can connect it to terminal number 2. This one we'll connect it with terminal number 1, and this one we are going to connect it with P0, right? Or you can say terminal 0. So I am selecting this red wire to connect this terminal with terminal number 2 like this. Okay, and then let's select blue wire for connecting this blue pin to this P1, and then we can select, I think it is, yep, so this green with, let's select this green wire for connecting this terminal of this resistor with this pin of this microbit. Okay, so we are done with creating the circuit, and it's a complete circuit right now. Now how we'll make it work? So for making it work, we will have to define some code. Really sorry. So how to access the coding window? We can simply click on this, and that's what you will see. Now the blocks over here for the microbit are somewhat different as that of which we used for Arduino Uno R3 board. So when we use that Arduino Uno R3 board, these blocks which are right now visible to us over here, these were not there right in the basic category of for that Arduino Uno R3 board. So the blocks definitely change, and the first block that we are going to make use of is let's come on this control, and from here we can, where is that on button? I'm searching for on button. That's the one I was looking for, so I'm putting it over here. So when button A will be pressed, so this is button A of microbit, and that's button B of this microbit, right? So when button A will be pressed, what should happen? So as you guys know that this red pin is connected to P2 terminal. This pin is connected with P1 terminal, and this one is connected with P0 terminal. So now we are going to take them as references, and we are now going to define the code based on these pins. So what should happen when the user will click this button A? So we can come over here, I think, output, and let's make use of digital pin block. Where is that digital pin block? I'm trying to find it out. I think that's the one, digital write pin. So we can put it over here. Now I would like this P0 to be high, and the rest two, P1 and P2 should be low. At the time when P0 is high, rest 2 should be low. I'll tell you why I am doing this. First of all, let me define the code. Yeah. So when button A will be pressed, P0 will be high, P1 and P2 will be low. So when you'll start the simulation, what is going to happen if I will click this button A? So this RGB LED, we'll see it glowing, but we'll see this green color light inside this RGB LED. We're not able to see the red color or the blue color. We are able to see the green color light, right? We have this controller also with us. Just a second. Right, so you can just increase or decrease it. We'll discuss about this controller in the next lectures, but for now we have to concentrate on how these buttons over here are controlling this light which we are able to see in this LED. So when we are pressing this A, what is happening? This P1 and P2 are not producing anything because their state is low, right? But P0 is giving us some output. Why? Because it is at high state, right? So that's the reason we are able to get the output from here, but they are not giving us any output. Similarly, we can define the code for this button B also. Now let me first check the comment section before defining the code for these two buttons which are visible to us. So I'll be defining the code for button B, as well as I will define the code for this button A plus B. So that's button A plus B, which is generally visible to us when the circuit is in running mode. If you'll stop this simulation, then that A plus B button will disappear. You will not be able to see it again. You will only be able to see this button when the circuit is on. Remember this thing. Right, let me stop this simulation process and let's check the comment section. If you have anything to answer, definitely I'm going to answer that first before going to the next step. And in case, while designing this circuit, if you're not here and while designing the circuit, if you come across any issue, then I would request you to please share your issues with us in the comment box so that we can check it and we can resolve the issues. We can help you guys out in resolving all your issues. We can guide you about how you can create these circuits in a good way, how we can make you understand the basic things, so that with these basic things you can design something more advanced. Right now the things we are learning, they are of advanced level, right? But I personally want you to learn these advanced things and create something more advanced, something very much advanced, right? And I know you all have that potential to do this thing. That's the reason I keep on telling you guys that if you have any queries, if you have any issues, please do let us know. Do put the queries in the comment section. Do share with us your thoughts, your views, your ideas in the comment section, so that we and the world can know about what all things you can think, and what all ideas are what all things you guys have in your mind, so that based on that we can provide you something more better. That is also our focus. That is also one of the things we focus on. Based on whatever ideas you guys have, you can share with us your ideas first in the comment section, and based on that we'll come to know about what you all want. Right now, once we are done with knowing that you want this particular thing, so we'll start making the lectures on that particular thing, so that we can impress you. That's the first thing. And also we can give you the best thing possible, right? Because we don't want you guys to regret. You are on our channel, you are promoting our channel, you're liking the videos, you are sharing it continuously in your groups. So we don't want you to regret for anything. Whatever time of yours you're giving us right now, it is very important thing for us, right? And definitely we are going to help you guys out in the best possible way, right? But you will also have to help us out by sharing your thoughts, your views with us. And how to do that? Just put your things in the comment section. We will go through them, and whatever things we can do from our side, we will definitely do it, right? Okay, so I'm not able to see anything in the comment section. Prabhakar, thank you very much dear for joining at this time in this lecture, and I hope you will definitely enjoy this lecture. It's about Microbit. If you don't know about it, definitely that's the it's the platform. You can now just be there on this platform. Definitely you are going to get a lot of information related to this Microbit, right? Because in this whole week and in the reflected in the RGB LED. So we can make it low, and we can make this one also low, and because P1 is the pin of this Microbit which we have connected, which is connected with this blue pin of this RGB LED. So that's the reason we need to make the state of this P1 pin high, so that it can produce for us that blue color, and that blue color we can see in this RGB LED. Let's start the simulation process and see whether we'll get the required output or not. So I'm starting the simulation process. Here I go. If I'll press this button A, so I'm able to see this green color inside this RGB LED. However, if I'll 1, no problem. Okay, let me just see whether I am live or not. Okay, right now it is showing me live. My YouTube channel is showing me that I am live at present. Okay, just give me a short moment. Fine, now let's come on this coding panel, and we are going to repeat the same steps the way we created this code over here for button B. In the same way we are going to create the code, we are going to create the code for button A plus B also. So we can simply right click on this and we need to hit this duplicate. We can place it somewhere over here. Now if you'll click on this drop down, so that's the third option which you will get to see. Simply click on this A plus B, and we can now select, we can make this one low, this one also we can make it low. Now if the user will press that button A plus B, I would like to see the red color getting reflected inside the RGB LED. So P2 should be high, right? Why P2 should be high? Because that's the pin of Microbit which is connected to the resistor, which is connected to the red pin of this RGB LED. So let's start the simulation process and see whether we will get the required output or not. Okay, so if I'll hit this A button, I am getting this green color over here. I'm getting the blue color. Now it's time to click this A plus B button. Let's do that. Okay, so it is red right now. We are getting the required output with all these three buttons at present. So we have successfully created this circuit. It's a complete circuit, and that's the code which I have defined over here in this workspace. Let me increase the size of this screen so that the code can be more visible to every one of you. That's the code, right? And you can just define the code, and these are the connections.